What's up, guys? Welcome back to News FL. Today we're going to be talking about the Monday Night Football game that happened a couple days ago. It's Thursday now. There's a Thursday Night Football game today. Packers Titans. I will be watching that, and hopefully I can do a breakdown on it. But anyway, Philadelphia Eagles, Miami Dolphins fans can be, very happy because no one this season is gonna, you know, break their perfect season run. Eagles, a lot of people thought Eagles would go undefeated, you know what I mean? Because they had an easy schedule. So the fact that they suffered their first loss to the Commanders, I'm sure was surprising to not only Eagles fans but to Commanders fans and everyone else in the NFL world. So yeah, and Taylor Heinicke just really didn't play that well. You know what I mean? If I just look at the stats, like Taylor Heinicke, 211 yards short, but he threw a pick. Like this man wasn't really that big of an impact, if you know what I mean. It was really that run game that impacted. Brian Robinson Jr., 26 carries, 86 yards, averaged 3.3 yards for a touchdown, as well as Antonio Gibson. He got 14 carries for 44 yards and a touchdown as well. Taylor Heinicke ran for the 5 times, and Curtis Samuel ran for 4 times and got 12 yards. So, and Terry McLaurin had a game, 8 receptions, 128 yards. First time fantasy owners are probably happy uh, with his points, because I'm sure he's not very good fantasy player. He doesn't really. He's a good player. He's a very talented player, but he's had to deal with bad quarterbacks. But yeah, off track. But anyway, Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns, 1 reception, 175 yards. So they ran the ball a lot. I mean, to be fair, we got to look at one stat to explain all of this. Is I don't know if it says it here, but okay, it does. Time of possession. You see 40 minutes right here and 19 minutes right here. Eagles only had 20 minutes in total, while the Commanders had 40 minutes. So 2 times they had control of possession, and that's due to the fact the Commanders ran the ball efficiently and well, and they didn't stop running the ball. So yeah, the Eagles defense worst part, the weakness of the Eagles defense is the ability to stop the run. So the Commanders utilized that, and they ran all over them, controlled the time of possession, and yeah, Eagles, they were able to score quickly, I'll admit. And yes, Jalen Hurts did throw a pick, but overall, I don't think he had that bad of a game. Like people are like, oh, it's all Jalen Hurts' fault. No, he got a touchdown. Okay, I don't think many people are saying it's Jalen Hurts' fault, but he got 3 touchdowns in total, one rushing touchdown and 2 passing touchdowns. Now, I think one part of the game was very unlucky was when Quez Watkins caught a big bomb from Jalen Hurts and then fumbled the ball. So you're telling me it goes from you can get field goal range and potentially a touchdown for the Eagles for it to be to become a turnover for the Commanders. So yeah, there was a lot of turnovers on Eagles offense, and that's what let the time of possession increasingly grow to the Commander side, 40-20. You can tell. Uh, the Commanders ran the ball well, had more time of possession, and while the by the way, this score is it looks like more of a blowout than it looks like. The last play of the game was what's it called? They were doing like a handoff special, where they're lateral to themselves. One of the Eagles players just threw it backwards, and then it was a scoop and score for the Commanders. So that just gave them 7 points right there. So it was closer than people than it looks like. They won. They didn't win by 11 points. They won by like 5, I think. Yeah, yeah, they did. So yeah. Um. Oh no, they didn't win by 5. They won by 4. Yeah. It was 25-21, I think. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at like the record right here. Yeah. The Eagles started out hot, to be fair. I think it was 14-0. Then the Commanders just came back. So well played by the Commanders. Looking better than expected. I think it's pretty obvious now that uh, that Taylor Heinicke is gonna have the starting job over Carson Wentz when Carson Wentz does return from injury, which sucks for the Commanders because they traded to get Carson Wentz. So Taylor Heineke's just been better. He's been able to win games, even though statistically, he hasn't performed. You know what I mean? But I mean, he made the throws that he needed to. So yeah, that's really it. I mean, he was majority of the run game, but you understand what I mean. Like Terry McLaurin couldn't have a good game without Taylor Heineke. So yeah. But yeah, Quez Watkins had the biggest game. Oh, another thing, Dallas Goddard got injured as well. Goddard, I think, got injured, and AJ Brown got injured as well. Because you're like, wait, why is Quez Watkins all the way up here? Shouldn't it be AJ Brown, the number one receiver? Yes, but he got injured for a majority of the game, and yeah, that's why he's here. So if AJ Brown was not hurt, I'm sure the Eagles would have won. If but the the blame should go on the Eagles defense. The Eagles defense were not able to stop the Commanders' possessions, and that's why they won the game. So yeah, it was a close game. Don't let the score fool you. It was just an upset. The NFL is weird these days. There's gonna be upsets. So yeah, this is the Eagles' first loss. Pretty weird one. People expected they'd lose to the Cowboys or some other team. It'd probably be a good idea to look at the schedule. Actually, some people thought they'd lose to the Cowboys or one of the Giants, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Packers, but they're looking better now. But I don't know. Not the Colts. I don't know about the Colts. You know what? It was a very high possibility of going undefeated. I didn't think they were gonna go undefeated. I think they were gonna lose one of these games. But yeah, wow, that's crazy. I didn't expect it to be the Commanders, to be fair. So yeah, crazy game. Um, this is NFL Week 11 starting with Packers Titans today. I'll be watching. So yeah, but that's really it. Should the Eagles be worried? Hell no. They're still gonna make the playoffs. Jalen Hurts is still playing on a high at a high level. He did drop a little bit in MVP voting, and that's another video I want to make about MVP, who's the MVP right now. So yeah, but that's really it. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.